Hello folks, I am Mal, I'm back with my buddy IDED, and we're going to continue our Let's Play co-op series of the new Master of Orion 2016 reboot. What's going on, IDED?
Yeah, not much. Looking at the fact that one scout has managed to get past me and is heading towards Chiba.
Oh,
because he's managed to get
he?
past the Merchants. They've managed to get out, basically. One small scout has managed to get past my cruiser as I was going through the warp point to destroy their homeworld.
Oh, okay. Are you going in for the kill now? You're just going to obliterate them and then come back and finish off Chiba? Is that the plan?
Yeah, well, no, I've already finished off Chiba, that's the thing. So I was going to just go in and wipe them out.
It still shows as there being a colony there for me. That's weird.
Yeah, so maybe if I reshare the maps and stuff.
I wonder. Yeah, why don't we do that real quick?
Okay, let's do that.
Let's see. Yeah, I wonder.
This is another good quick test of mechanics, though, isn't it? Which is a good factor. So if I go on there, negotiate, and say share charts. So where is that? Share charts and share charts. Propose, and you should get that.
Yeah, and accept.
And now has it updated with new intel?
It still shows there being a colony in that system.
Ah, that's a bit odd then.
It is. Yeah, it shows Chiba 4 is still being an active colony. There must be some remnant population there then.
So they've got 2 frigates in the space factory there, and with my cruiser it's saying that I am just above 50% chance to wipe them out.
I would wait for reinforcements and make sure you can win definitively.
Yeah, you reckon? They reckon it's worth the risk?
I don't think so, because we have them boxed in and we have control, so it's like, why?
I'll go back to the warp point then, and I will destroy their scout as it comes out then.
There you go. Yeah, I just think it's like, why take unnecessary risks, right?
No, so true, so true.
Because you just got that fancy thing.
Well, this is one of my first ones as well. I don't think this is even the upgraded one, you see. So.
But you could go back to a military outpost and upgrade it.
Oh, well, there's a good point. And there's a military outpost very close by.
Yeah, it's cheaper to upgrade than to build a new ship, generally speaking, right? And again, even though veterancy's not in there yet, this is where this will fundamentally change the game in early access versus later on as they add more things to the game. Once ship veterancy is in the game, now those, like, even scouts in the beginning and little crappy ships with maybe bad tech in it that you're like, oh, whatever, if it gets destroyed, I don't care. Well, now you will have a reason to care, because you will want to upgrade every ship, because as their crews get better, you want to keep them. See, right now it doesn't matter. A ship is a ship is a ship, we don't care, but later on it might. So obviously for this game it won't, but for future versions of Master of Orion, it will.
Okay, so for the planet that I've got in between you and me, so my homeworld and your homeworld, I've got is it Tyas?
Yeah,
I've got that one planet there. What do you reckon I should do with that planet? Because at the moment, I'm not really producing anything there.
Is it popped out already?
It's not at the moment. It is on 7 out of 9 population.
I would just put everybody in food for growth, and then, well, that makes sense. Like, if it goes down to, like, 1 food or whatever, I wouldn't do that, because it's not worth the exchange. So what I would do is, I would do, like, you know, any of them that are, like, 3 food or 2 food, I would put that. And then if I had anybody spare left over, I would throw them in research until it pops out. And then once it's popped out, you could do 2 things with that planet. You could overload it with growth related buildings, in which case you would start building civil transports there and just shipping pop out every time it gets, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm saying you could use it as a growth world for yourself, which it's swamp biome. It's not bad. And
well, this is it. It's because it's also got no real specials to it, and it's between you and me. I don't have any worries realistically in the sense of
you don't have to build
conquest. There.
I wouldn't build any defenses there. It's only,
that's it. I don't see the point in it.
I would use it as a growth planet to ship population off, and I would use it as a research world. So I would build everything research related there, and then, like I said, every time it hits max pop, send it away.
Okay. No, that sounds like a plan. So I'm not going to bother with any production on that one, so we'll just skip it. Can I? Oh, do I have to put something on production, do I?
You could just put trade goods on there for extra money.
I'll just shove that on there for the moment then. Okay. All right, that's me done, and there's another cruiser popping out of there to come over to assist with the fight. I'm going to destroy those Merchants. It's got to be done.
It has to be done. You know,
they got
they got all uppity with us. They were like, "We're cat people, we're cool." We're like, "No, we're not dealing with you and your nonsense."
Exactly that. Okay, so I don't think I've got anything else going on at the moment. I'm still trying to clean up that stupid planet. Brand
Really?
new planet. Why did it have to get that problem?
Do you have civil transport technology?
I certainly do.
I would build a civil transport somewhere that has a spare pop and send it there. Otherwise, it's going to take forever for that colony to get back on its feet.
Yeah, to get back down. Yeah, no, too true. Well, I've got only 2 turn steel cruisers done on my main planet, so maybe I'll build one there.
I would, and then I would just go ahead and directly buy an automated factory there to boost production.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right then. That sounds like a
because they can get the cleanup done sooner. Otherwise, you basically have a colony that's dead for
actually,
30 turns.
I already have the automated factory there, which is the one benefit.
Well, then I would just add a pop using civil transport then.
Yep, okay. Well, all right, then I shall advance to the next turn, nonetheless. Okay, so who have we got here that needs orders? Oh, yes, of course. The big cruiser. Well, you're going to guard for now. Actually, no. You're going to go over there and destroy that scout before he gets the opportunity to do anything.
What wisdom do you seek?
Bye-bye, scout. The Scout Mark II. How often do you see Scout Mark II, eh?
Right.
Have you even upgraded yours yet? I don't even know if I've bothered. Yeah.
The only thing that really is... The only reason to really do that would be, again, if there was veterancy in the game, you might upgrade it, maybe give it weapons so that it's like still viable mid-game, but otherwise, who cares, right?
Yeah, there's just no point in there. Yeah, no, completely agree.
Oh, soil enrichment in xenobiotics. Oh, yes, thank you. Grabbing that.
I think I've got that.
It's really good.
I don't think I've used it yet.
Just got a combat thing. I don't know what from. Well, you've got that secured. I don't know. I heard combat somewhere, though.
No, I get that on the odd occasion, but maybe it's the AI fighting each other.
I guess it could be.
Oh. Cylons have built a military outpost.
Oh, have they
in
now?
Mentar.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's their homeworld. Like, that's not necessarily an aggressive act as it is, we don't want to die, and you guys are scaring us.
Yeah, exactly. You're close by.
That's fair enough. We have been relatively aggressive. I mean, we haven't even broke turn 100, and we've not only started.
Ready?
We've not only started a war, we've almost finished a war by turn 100. That's, for those of you maybe not familiar with 4X games or specifically Master of Orion, that's super aggressive. Like, what we've done so far has been super aggressive. Okay, I'm going to the next turn.
Ooh, I'm going to shift back, and there we go. Next turn.
Oh man, my cruiser's got 8 more turns. It's taking forever.
I just can't wait for that cruiser.
Well, because there's lots of things I want to do, like get rid of that stupid space worm and some other things, and I just can't do it until I have a proper ship to handle it.
Okay, my little cruiser fleet. I've already got 3 cruisers now.
That's pretty sexy. Let's see. I'm starting on... Well, nope. See, I go to build it, and then there's like another building that I want.
Alright, so how do we load people up onto these civil transports then?
Once you've completed it, it'll be hovering the planet that you built it at. It will take 1 population automatically from that world.
Oh, okay, so it's only got 1 on it.
Yeah, and then it's basic. Think of it as like a battery. It takes a population away from the planet that built it, and then it has 1 pop on it. You send it to the world you want, and then you unload it at the other end, and the civil transport disappears.
Okay. Alright then.
Makes sense?
Excellent. Yep. No, I just wanted to check, so I built it, and I didn't realize it had already taken the 1 pop. I thought I had to do that manually in some way.
No, it does it on its own. And
okay,
the same system.
Cruisers.
The same system will work when you start building troop transports. They'll take Marines from the world, and if you don't have Marines available, it won't allow you to build a troop transport there.
Oh, I get you. So it's
right.
Really it's conversion of the pop into that rather than it. Okay, yeah, no, I got you. I think that's all right then. So let's just keep building cruisers, I suppose, for the moment in time.
Might as well. Yeah. Or you might want to update like your destroyer design and just make it really beefy offensively and not too many defensive systems, so that it's kind of cheap. And then build a smattering of those. That way you've got like a big hitter supported by some smaller ships. That way you can split up your forces if you have to.
No, that makes sense, I think.
Of course, the ship designs, like we were talking about earlier, ship designs is kind of a bigger deal when we have tactical combat, which obviously in our single player campaigns, which by the way, for those of you that maybe haven't seen that, both myself and IDED also have single player Master of Orion campaigns on our channels, and you'll be able to see the tactical combat as it exists now. It's obviously going to change, but it makes a difference because in the tactical combat, smaller ships, you can sort of send them ahead of your larger craft and, you know, fire off their first salvo of missiles and then sort of take the first brunt of damage from the enemy. And if they get destroyed, it doesn't really matter because they're so cheap. But then it allows you to save those, you know, expensive cruisers or later on battleships and things like that.
Okay, so I'm going to take it all Mercury Knight missiles, all on fast, and then it's 3, 3, 3, and 2.
Yes, that's a good design.
Good.
And no ground weapons. Generally speaking, with small ships, I don't put any ground weapons. Later on, I'm hoping that it's still the same way. There'll be things like multi-jam EMC systems. So you can put an EMC system on right now. And it's just for that ship, right, to counter enemy missiles. But later on, if we can get the multi-jammer ECCM, then what we can do is put that on like a little tiny ship and leave it in the back. Okay, there's no tactical combat, but what you would do in a single player game is you would build a ship like that and put an ECCM multi-jammer in there, which provides ECCM for the whole fleet, and then just make sure it stays out of range of the enemy. So you have this like little cheap tiny ship providing protection for your whole fleet.
Nice idea.
Hey man, like I said, I've been playing this a while. Maybe not this version, but I've been playing a lot of Moo for a long time. Did he just say Moo? Yeah, I said Moo. Yeah. Master of Orion. Get with it,
playing
people.
With cows for a long time.
Get with it, people. Get with it.
Alrighty then. Well, yeah, I suppose that's turnover for me. I'm pretty much there.
Okay, I built...
All right, my credit is going down there. I'm on like minus 23 credit now. I think I've built maybe too many ships too quickly, but still.
Did you... Well, what are you on for command points? I'm 6 of 20. What are you at?
It's
at
I need
the
to go
top?
into my screen, don't I?
Yeah, it's at the very top. After your credits, there's a purple...
Yeah. It's 19 out of 15.
Okay.
So I've got more ships
So here's how you fix this. Temporarily increase your credits on your Empire's tab, right? So just move that to whatever it is to balance it out. And then on your top production world, build a star base that you haven't built.
Yeah, okay, will do.
And that'll fix that real proper.
Ooh, I should do that on the next turn. Let's just balance out that credit problem.
they're gonna end up in a fight, I think. The Cylons and the humans, I think we're gonna get that. That'll be the gift that keeps on giving. Seriously, I think so. Oh, what I was saying earlier is I've got a surveillance system, a listening post in Orion, so we know what's going on there. And then I've fortified Capella with a military outpost, and then I'm going to set a cruiser over there, and I'm hoping that's going to secure like our western flank. So you're building defenses in Pernus and in Aquila, and I'll secure our western flank in Capella.
Sounds like a plan.
So let's see here. Choose production. What place is this? What planet are you? You start to get so many colonies. You're like, what planet are you? What are you doing? I never know what you're doing over here on this planet.
So which one are we talking about? Sorry?
Yeah, exactly.
Lost me somewhere in the makeup.
I don't know what the hell happened. Let's see. All right, that's good. And Rayla Prime. Is it just me, or when an extra pop goes to a planet, does it seem to default to research?
Yeah, it does seem to.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's about.
I don't either. It should default to food, not research. That doesn't make much sense to me. Maybe it's just because that's the first thing on the list. Maybe that's how it's set up right now. But it shouldn't. It should be food. Check path to victory real quick.
Why is someone striking? My morale's 85%. Stop striking. Bum.
They'll do that periodically anyway, so...
Yeah, I know. It's... When next pop? 6 turns away. Alright, let's put some more.
Just broke turn 100.
Nice.
So, on a medium map like this, turn 100...
A little friendly barter will help both
Oh, the
armies.
humans
Would you say
want
it's
to...
about a midway point?
I would say that turn 100 is the beginning of mid-game. on a medium map, just based on the couple of, you know.
Okay, I'm going to
plays that
take the
I've been
ion
doing.
drive, okay? And I'm going to send that to you.
I think.
Highness! We're keeping busy.
Oh, okay,
see?
okay,
Just you
and then
wait.
I'll take. Actually, the
Ion
ion pulse
when you
beam
get it.
doesn't even matter. What I'll probably do is leapfrog to the tech after that.
Yeah.
I'll pick up like super alloys or something like that.
I suppose I should upgrade
no.
everything with that.
Here's what we do. Since the ion beam, since we're not focusing on beam weaponry, who gives a crap, right? But we want the ion drive. So if you take the ion drive, if you look at genetic engineering, there's a choice between telepathic training, which is plus 10% spy bonus, which we don't care about since it's not in the game. So I'll take genetic engineering to get us microbiotics. That'll be my next tech that I research. Because that's a system-wide population growth thing of 15%.
Nice.
Which is pretty sexy.
Okay, well, I'm just going to quickly gift that to you anyway.
Okay, thank you.
Be with you any second now. Where is it? Exchange tech. Yes, the ion. Go.
Thank you, sir.
No worries.
Let me go to ship design. Edit. Drive. Ion drive. Hear that.
Upgrade all, isn't it, really? With one of those things.
Yeah, but you gifted
Better
it to
than the
me,
fusion
so
drive, isn't it?
it didn't give me the option.
It doesn't do it. Oh, that's a bit harsh, isn't it?
Okay, it's no big deal.
Yeah,
Just
it's-
update it real quick.
It'd be nice if it gave you that.
It would.
Alright. I'm slowly building my army. Go invade. Not long now. Not long now. Wait for the other two cruisers to get here.
You gonna go deal with him, are you?
Yes, you damn straight. Literally, it's going to be 3 cruisers and 1 destroyer on that warp point waiting to go in. And if that isn't enough, then I don't know what is.
No, it should be fine.
All right, I'm
Let's
going to
see.
advance to the next turn anyway.
Iron drive. Okay, I'll be there in just a sec. I just have
No worries,
to
no worries.
update. Just need to update these designs real quick. Destroyer. There we go. Done.
They're always constantly running backwards down that warp point. It's like, yeah, you're not going to go anywhere.
Well, we've been fighting with these guys since, like, what, turn 25 or something? I mean, like,
Yeah,
really
yeah.
early on we started fighting with them.
We're is ready.
Just did my first major upgrades. Upgraded a frigate. Cost me 100 BC to do it. Man,
Oof.
that that frigate was from the
costly.
beginning of the game.
Ah, well then.
Oh, get my first cruiser in 4 turns. 4 more turns. Then I'm gonna kill this stupid space worm.
Building a military outpost. Finesse. So that should help out there a little bit.
Now remember, it can't hold a point. It'll help defend it, but you have to have a ship there to. You have to have a
I've got
ship on guard.
barely alive destroyer over there.
Well, it'll automatically get repaired once that thing's done.
Yeah,
What?
that's it. And I'm sending over another destroyer anyway.
All right, I'm going to the next.
Yep, okay. Oh, peace treaty. Is that because you can see all of my stuff amassing outside your homeworld?
Oh, yeah.
I think not, buddy.
They are. They're like, no, please don't. I don't wanna. No, you must die.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but this game doesn't finish until someone's dead, and it's not gonna be me.
The Academy has worked tirelessly
On that point, the little
Choose
Mark II
research.
scout you sent through can definitely die.
Let's see. Okay, I'm going for genetic engineering to give us that population growth of 15%.
Fantastic! Ah!
And so you will have genetic engineering as an option to do telepathic training, but don't
yeah.
go past it. So once I give microbiotics to you, it'll open up the thing past that on the tech tree, and you want to go for whatever that is.
Okay.
Because
Nope,
telepathic
that's
training's worthless at this point.
Yeah, okay. Interesting. Everyone seems to be sort of like grouped together around these little points. That whole wing of the oh, that must, well, no, it's the Sacre of the Green, aren't they? So yes, there's that whole section of the galaxy over there. There's no one in it.
Yeah, that's right.
Interesting. We've so rarely used that warp point. We've got this wormhole that we're just not using. Well, I suppose we'll use it soon enough. Get some fleet over to you, and we can start wiping out the big guys.
I think the big deal with the wormhole is that it's like it takes forever for me to get over there. Like if it was a direct connection to like one of my main systems, it would be awesome because I could just go through there and pop over to the other sort of front. Yeah. But it's not. It takes me like 15 turns to get to the wormhole. I'm like, well, I can just go the other way.
Start to invade the Sacra though. Because it'll be helpful. Then that way I'll be able to pop my ship straight out next to you.
That'll be helpful for you. It's just not for me to go the other way. That's what I'm saying. It takes too long.
Yeah, no, that's it. It's just not a great position to be in, and it's very close to them as well. I'm surprised they haven't started sending any ships through that, to be honest, considering how close they are to it.
I am too, a little bit.
Transport, come on, keep going. Keep going. Alright, so what's going on around here? What are we doing? You go on to food. Let's try and get the population. Production might be a better option, actually. What are we doing with that star base?
I need to start cranking out some colony ships too. There's got some decent worlds back here to colonize. I just kind of haven't had time to mess with them.
Yeah.
It's kind of always the challenge.
Do you notice the Sacra scouts seem to keep on going through our little system? Or through the Ryla. You know, they seem to keep popping in and popping out of that area.
Because they don't really have anywhere to go. Let's see, I'm going to the next turn.
Yep. One of them's just appeared in Pernas.
Galactic News Network.
And now, the state of the
galaxy again.
Current number of colonies.
Ooh.
Ooh.
See, this is what I'm saying.
Right, I need to start cranking out some more colony ships, really.
That, plus we need to get ready to go to war with them. They're gonna come our way.
Yeah.
I know they are. I can feel it. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Yeah, they're coming to come for our faces.
I thought you were going to go the other way with that one. I mean, I
no.
feel it in my fingers. I feel it in my toes.
But they are. They're going to come for our faces. I know they are. They're going to be like, argh!
Yeah.
And right now I have that one. Well, I guess he's got a Scout 2 with him, which means nothing since it's not armed. But I've got one frigate out there. Like, hey, I'm protecting us with this one frigate. Which really amounts to nothing more than it'll take them a turn to kill it. And then, that's all there is to it.
Yeah, alright then. I will start producing colony ships again very soon. I do need to start colonizing more planets. I suppose we've been a bit lax with the expansion for a bit, haven't we, really?
Well, I mean, we only
focusing on our battle with the Martian instead.
Yeah, and this is why early conflict and trying to be aggressive is tough to pull off because you only have so many systems to build stuff on. So, oh yeah, who just finished a cruiser? Woo woo! Finally.
Cool. Well, I'm going to be moving in. Okay, so I've got soil enrichment and the toxic processor.
Yep, I've got those as well. Nice tech. Let's see, grab a civil transport.
You said to skip one, didn't you?
What's that? Oh, you're talking about research?
Yeah.
Highness! We're keeping busy, you see? Just
Yeah,
you wait.
not yet. Just pick whatever you want. Once I give you microbiotics, then you can go after whatever's after that. Because you can't do it yet because you don't have a tech on that tier, right? But once I gift it to you, you will. 2 turns, and then I'll be able to give that to you.
Alright, and I should searching for the meantime. Okay, and with that in mind, I'm just going to advance to the next turn then.
Same?
Civil transport's finally going to arrive. Unload. There we go. Finally, I've got 2 pop.
Takes a while.
Yeah. Alright, and now to move in on that home world. It's going to take me a few turns to get there, but still, it'll be well worth it. Currently reducing pollution on my home planet. Building that starbase.
Yeah, that starbase is kind of a big deal, right? You want to fix your
Yeah,
command point
that's it.
problem. So I got 25 command points, and I'm only using 10. And that's what stalled. That kind of stuff is what stalled my expansion, because I stopped when I saw the threat. I was like, okay, it's starbase and missile base time on some of these worlds that are closest
Let's
to them.
put an end to this sad spectacle.
Yeah.
It shames us both.
Are you about to destroy the Marshawn Pride?
Yeah.
You are, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see.
I am 2 turns away from being at the warp point into their system.
I was gonna give them a peace treaty, but make them pay me. But they don't have any. They don't have any money to do it, so I'm just gonna decline.
Yeah, they have nothing. They've only got that 1 planet now, and I imagine they've been pumping all their money into defenses at this point, as you know, as any of us would in the same situation.
Look, Skylord, look!
Yeah.
But you can't blame them for trying, I
Welcome, Your
suppose.
Highness. What wisdom do you seek?
Okay, so I'm gonna gift this tech to you, and then you should need to be able to go up further on the tech tree.
Thank you very much.
Here goes microbiotics.
Thank you very much, sir.
Mm-hmm.
And when I get my next research up, I shall move on. At the moment, I'm just going to do private funding for the moment. The low-level one. Yeah, I think I'm good for the next turn.
Oh, that's right, Worm. I'm coming for you.
As
I'm
the 2
coming for
finally
you.
reaches its population limit.
Oh, how much military power is your cruiser's worth? Because I just looked at mine.
I don't know. Let's have a look. 1. At the moment, I've only got a set of 3 of them. It's 7,900. But
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
I've got a singular one anywhere, but I don't think I do.
You can click on one
Yeah,
in a
so
fleet, and it'll show you. For like 2,500.
It doesn't
More-
let me click on it because they're en route at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Not en route.
More than a
can't.
match for this silly space worm. That's all I know. That's all I know.
It's all about.
I've had to
Okay, so
ignore this stupid worm this entire time.
as Ursa is now at its population limit, what do you reckon?
Then you need to build a civil transport and send some pop somewhere else.
Yeah.
I'd send it to Pernus or
Yeah.
Aquila. Because you definitely don't need any more, I mean, at least in the current situation, I don't think you need any more military ships at the moment. So I would build some more star bases. I would try to get the population increased on those other worlds.
Yeah.
Build some colony ships, so on and so forth.
All right then. Let's see. There. So my chance of victory now, because they've been bolstering it, is still about 75%. So I'm just going to take that risk.
Yeah, you should be fine. Goodbye, Space Eel. Bye.
Alright, let's see this simulation and go. So 3 cruisers and 1 destroyer versus a starbase, 7 frigates by the looks of it, and a space factory.
Hope you win. I hope you win.
Yes, not a single loss on my side.
Okay, that's kind of
Even
what
with
I...
75%, that was still good. And now attack colony. Bombard with 21 nuclear missiles.
Something tells me that's gonna hurt them.
Yeah. Oh, so their population is down to 0. They've still got 10 Marines though, and 2 structures left.
Yeah.
So it's going to take one more turn,
Another turn
to wipe them out.
Galactic News Network.
Nope.
Oh, it just
you
says
got
destroyed.
him. Marshawn Pride is no more. You got him.
Your home planet is mine. It's going to be a good one as well. Large Terran rich. Damn straight. That's all about that stuff. Whoop whoop. All right then. Well, that's good.
You need to get a colony ship over there.
Yep. Yep. No, I shall start that production ASAP. Maybe that's what I should have built instead of the civil transport, actually, to think of it.
Well, you need to get a population off of there anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll build both. There we go. Put up to the front of the queue. Because at the moment I just had like 5 destroyers in build on there, really. So, all right then, processing turn.
Marshawn Feudal has been eliminated by the Bulrathi. Nice, dude. All right, folks.
First
Well,
victory of the game.
we are out of time for this one, but we will continue our onslaught against our alien foes in the next one. So if you enjoyed it, please consider hitting that thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching for myself and IDED, and we will see you later.
See you soon.